Prophet Muhammad's first Ramadan. Ramadan is the most sacred month in Islam. During the month, Muslims observe fast during daylight hours. They do not eat or drink from dawn until sunset. Those who are ill, pregnant, traveling, or elderly are accepted, but even the early Muslims had difficulty fasting. Prophet Muhammad would break his own fast with dates. If there were none, he would take a few sips of water. What was the first ever Ramadan like? Muslims have been observing Ramadan for over 1400 years. Nearly 25% of people worldwide fast during daylight hours. The tradition of moon sighting is a crucial aspect of Ramadan. Muslims eagerly wait for the crescent moon. In Mecca, the sighting can be quite tricky since the moon is faint. It can only be seen for about 20 minutes. There's a whole moon sighting committee in Saudi Arabia. In 2023, Ramadan started on the evening of March 22nd. The first ever Ramadan was observed in 610 AD in Medina. This year was marked by a momentous event, the visit of the angel Jibril to Muhammad. One night, the prophet was meditating in the cave of Hira. The angel revealed the first words of the Quran. He told Muhammad that Allah was the only true God. This concept was not widely accepted at the time. Jibril instructed Muhammad to recite the words. Muhammad couldn't read or write, but was able to do it flawlessly. The night became known as Laylat al-Qadr, the night of power. The exact date is not certain. Many Muslims celebrate it on the 27th night of the lunar year. Some believe that all of Allah's teachings were revealed on that night. Others suggest that the revelations continued for 23 years. In any case, Muhammad taught the 5 pillars of Islam. Sawm, or fasting during Ramadan, is one of them. So how did Prophet Muhammad fast? His typical day during Ramadan would begin before dawn. He would consume suhoor, the pre-dawn meal. After the meal, he would perform the Fajr prayer. Then Muhammad returned to bed for some rest. During the day, he would engage in various activities. He led prayers, preached, and attended to the affairs of his community. Muhammad would fast and encourage others to do the same. As the sun began to set, he would break his fast. He encouraged moderation and simplicity in food. The prophet would eat a few dates or take a few sips of water. Dates are rich in nutrients and easy to digest. They provide the body with sugar after a long day of fasting. After a break, Muhammad performed the Maghrib prayer. He would then have iftar, the evening meal. Not everyone had the means to have a proper meal. Some were not even able to have any food at all. The prophet urged the more well-off to treat those in need. He laid the foundation for the tradition of communal iftars. After iftar, he would engage in night prayers, including Tarawih. It's a special prayer, only performed during Ramadan. Muhammad would end Ramadan by performing the Eid prayer. After the prayer, his followers exchanged greetings and gifts. The prophet wanted people to celebrate with feasting and festivities. He always reminded everyone to share with the less fortunate.